Hey, today we're going to do a little bit of a room tour. Drowning in public. These are just instructions for how to play this. This is on my itch.io page, seacreek.itch.io. It will be linked in the description. So we're here in our little room, my little room. This is actually a really accurate recreation of the room that I'm in right now. My bed. I spend a lot of time here playing video games, watching videos, and generally being high at night. Only the twin-sized IKEA pad has a sheet, the rest of the mattress forming an unadorned shelf of game consoles and charging cables. The bedding itself is in tatters, originally taken from the mountain commune I lived in before this. My curtains, handmade by a friend, hang over the window in a comically jury-rigged fashion. I keep my collection of Hare Krishna, Scientology, and local history books on the shelf above. We're gonna go counterclockwise. This is a bit of an awkward spot in the room. The hanging clothes and cramped space make storage impractical, so I just throw my dirty clothes down here for future me to struggle to gather. This is a big-ass shelf cobbled together from 2x4s. It came with a rod to hang clothes on, so this is my closet, basically. On top we have jeans on one side, banker's boxes on the other. Co-op furniture. Just a dresser. I keep dry goods next to a lamp on top. Some people might be confused to see cans of beans and bags of rice on a dresser, but this is a purely practical space. It's mostly just clothes, but the bottom is my designated junk drawer. Gotta have one. And then I'm gonna bump into this thing in the middle. Might want to avoid that. These wooden floors haven't been refinished in ages. With every step of my shoe and roll of my chair, new splinters emerge. If I don't get a rug soon, I might fall through the floor. I already don't trust that plank there. Not pictured as the rolling chair that's right here. I keep all my weed stuff at the end of the desk. It's like a little city of cylinders, wide and narrow, tall and short. Dryer vaporizers, dispensary bottles, grinder, glass storage tubes, and a tomato can I keep my bong on top of. All cylinders. I didn't really use drugs recreationally until I got to a legal state. It takes risks in some areas, and others I'm irrationally cautious. An open hanging file folder, covered in a grid of photo batches. I spend a lot of time digitizing old documents. That's my scanner in the corner, an Epson V600. It's a major purchase for someone making $11K a year, but if anyone really needs it, well. My keyboard and monitor. I elevate the screen with a wood-paneled cassette box of archival tapes. There's a bunch of crap strewn around it, SD cards, pens, tweezers, sunscreen, probably a can or two. The mouse pad is somewhat impeded by the makeup brush, white gloves, and air blower I use in my ongoing war against the dust and fingerprints on the scanner bed. It's the only place in here not covered in both. There's the brains of the operation, a laptop I keep propped open on its side, plugged into its cybernetic suit up top with a single cable. A former partner of mine traded me this laptop for desktop parts and made this whole docking setup. I'm really thankful for it, though I kind of need a better computer. If I wanted a snappy story, I might say that propping the laptop up on its side like this is what ended our relationship, but the truth is never so simple. Then we'll go over here. Here's the kitchen. I saved up for a decent mini fridge with a freezer compartment. I mainly keep pickles, condiments, and soda in the bottom. It's hard to keep fresh veggies on hand without a car. The freezer is packed with pizza rolls, frozen burritos, and the pre-cooked patties of beef and chicken that keep this whole operation running. The air fryer and rice cooker tie it all together up top. It might seem sad or weird to a normative audience, but this setup is fine-tuned to expend the least mental energy for the best quality and variety of food. I've not been allowed a normative life. Look at the bookshelf here. An old bookshelf, one of those random pieces of furniture that cycles from room to room. It's covered in stickers, layers of cultural context slapped on particle board, the tree rings of a co-op artifact. Living in these places, I'm never allowed a separation between life and history. As I examine the past, I am also creating it, each act of documentation itself a continuation of the story I'm trying to tell. Christ, bump into the other side and I'll tell you what's actually on it. A bookshelf with not a book on it. We'll go top to bottom. Placed above is a stack of arcane digitization equipment. The shelf below is a hodgepodge of little knickknacks, video games, and glass cleaning supplies. Further down is the vanity, so to speak. Medications on the left, toiletries on the right. Below that I keep kitchen supplies, while the left side stays clear as a sort of impromptu nightstand. Further down lies the bulk of my shelf-stable food, while the bottom rung houses electronics and floppy disks from a bygone era. At least two 12-packs of diet soda block the view, standing open and upright for easy transport to the fridge. So that's the main room, and what's on the wall here. The walls of this room are adorned in a beautiful mural. Earth tones blend to form mountains, trees, and stones. Swirling waves emerge from a gradient blue sea. A creamy orange sky leads up to a ceiling covered in a model of bright yellows and pastel blues. It helps a lot, honestly. I wish I knew who painted it. I've added my own touches in the sky, video game posters and art projects. Trash bags, towels, and backpacks hang on hooks in every corner, a habit left over from my days on the road. I know my tone makes it sound dire, but I love this room. As much pride as I have in stumbling upon the best I could hope for, though, it's still precarious to peak so close to the ground. How unlikely to have a room at all. At this budget, with this community, with these goals, and this level of ownership. But then, what's missing? I feel like I'm drowning, but I don't know why.